Hi y'all, it's your boy Candy, and okay, so you're now tuned in to Beauty with Candy, and today's video is sponsored by Aphrodite Beauty. They sponsored this video with the blonde unit that is on my head right now. Today we're gonna be doing the install. I think I did good, but I thought it'd be cool if I did the reveal in the beginning of the video. I hope it's giving what lace. You know how you do your shit, you just gotta, okay. And all you gotta do is go in with a little bit of alcohol and clean up the messy spots. I love it. Gosh. Okay, there we go. I love it. And if you like what you see, get into it. I didn't ignore this side because I know it's going to be covered, but if you would like to see how I installed this unit, then stay tuned. Okay, so as y'all can see, we got this cute packaging. The ribbon kind of fell off. My bad, y'all. Y'all know I'm heavy-handed. But here goes the full lace 30-inch 613 unit. I think it's Brazilian. Body weight or something, but I don't know. Here goes the wig. And also I asked for a 30-inch to throw in the back of it bundle. They gave me some leave-in conditioner, a bonnet, some serum, some lace glue remover, and some lace glue. They have their own lace glue, and a hair wrap for my lace, and a wig cap. So yeah, first we're gonna get started off with plucking. Plucking is very detailed, but you know, in the summary, like to simplify it, all I really did was, as y'all can see, I sectioned off some of the hairline, and I went behind the hairline because you don't want to pluck too in the front and get bald spots. And so I parted it, pulled some hair to the front, and then I plucked the hair that's in the back good until it's, you know, thin up a little bit. Make sure you wet the lace. That's what the water bottle's for. Because if you do not wet this hair and the lace while you pluck, you will put holes in your lace. That's what prevent the holes. But yes, once you pluck it, like you go up one time down, you don't want to over pluck it. So sometimes you got to brush it all back, comb it all out, repart it. And then as y'all can see, I'm going to go in, I'm going to part again, and I'm going to just go further and further. And what that's going to kind of do is give it the gradual illusion of, like, you know, scalpiana. Yeah. Don't mind my wig head. She just is never on my side. She be giving real drunk neck. But yeah. Pretty much what I'm going to be doing for the first half before I start installing is plucking. Y'all can watch and see. And then I'm going to be hot combing the lace and using some, well, here's the part. Of course, I want to pluck down the part. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm going to pluck down the part a little bit, but we do not want to over pluck. We do not want no big ass part like Moses. We're not trying to give that part the sea illusion, like just something real cute. You know what I'm saying? But then I'm pretty much going to go in with some Got To Be in the hot comb to really kind of mold the hair in the direction I want it in. And I'll holler at y'all when it get time to install.
Bun beats on the track. Bun beats on the track.
Okay, so now that the wig is pretty much ready to install, we gonna get to it. Wig cap. Oh my god, I don't want y'all to see my fade. Okay, all right, here we go. Alrighty, so we're gonna cut the ears out so that my ears can pop through like pow. Yes, pow. And then pow my other ear. This is my ball cap method. I freaking hate ball caps, but I feel like I just got to the point to where I'll be slaying my ball caps. And I had to kind of find out what works for me. So I definitely cut the ears through, and then I go in with a big bunch of Got2b. And then I actually, for me at least, it's just my personal experience. I feel as if when doing a ball cap, or even melting the light sometimes, using hot and cool water, not water, air on my blow dryer really helps. Like, I feel like the cool, I don't know, I just go back and forth. I don't know, it's just, because normally I just do all hot, but hot seems like it keeps it tacky, and then cool gets it like too stiff, but I feel like going back and forth, it just gets it right where it needs to be, to where it does not move and start lifting when you start cutting. I was about to cut it, but I forgot a step first, so you can go in with some foundation. I'm going in with liquid foundation, so when I put a little bit on the brush, I kind of dab it in on my hand or on the surface, only so that it's not like too liquidy when I put it on the cap. And it's like, girl, you just put 3 drops of liquid foundation in one spot. So I just kind of mesh it all in so it kind of gives, blending tease. So we're going to go in, we're going to cut. At first I used my scissors, but this is really good where it's good to use that. Maybe like $1 at the beauty supply store. The little eyebrow razors or whatever. This is when you want to use those. We're going to lift up the sides. These sides, I hate them. They're like a gift and a curse. They're not even no gift. They're just a curse. But, can't live with them, can't live without them. So, and the purpose of the ball cap is just not to cover up your whole damn hair. For me, it's to cover up your hair, especially for ladies out there with edges and you want to protect your hair. You know what I'm saying? Also, if you want to give scalpiana, blah, blah, blah. It's like this. I will say some installs you don't need the cap, but some you do. But don't feel the need to, like, for example, I don't know if y'all noticing, but yeah, I sprayed a lot of Got2b, and it's pretty secure far down, like 2 inches down, but I'm lifting it a little bit and cutting it back, so that way, you don't want too much cap. Like, the cap is only there to cover your hair, boo. Like, if you got excess cap, cut her, you know what I mean? But I got a lot of forehead, though, so I got a good playing field, so I'm good. I'm real good. All right. And just cut all them little pieces. Them is the things you do not want them when you want to make this thing melt all the way down. And don't stress it too much. Don't stress it too much, because I have a trick that I learned that really helps lay down those little small parts of the cap that's lifting. So I have a trick for that, so don't worry. But you just want to get it down as secure as you can. Go in with foundation. That cap needs to be the color of your skin, boo. Just period, point blank, case closed. As y'all can see here, I'm going in with a Q-tip and alcohol to basically clean up any excess got to be sprayed. We do not want to leave extra glue, spray, or anything behind as we go along with our install. And I'm doing the same thing here now that I did to my cap. I'm taking the same brush, my same foundation color, but I'm going in up under my cap, and I'm just, you see, I had to kind of do it in my lap because it was hard to try to hold it up and show y'all, but I'm going to show y'all at the end. This is 613 hair, so as bad as I wanted to tint my lace, I just did not have time with playing with spraying tint, and it colors the hair. I hate when, you got blonde hair and it gets the color of your foundation, so I just played it safe with the brush, and I'm going to fit it. Oh my God. Yes! It's already getting Mildiana. Bust down Mildiana. But no, so right now I'm just going to kind of fit it to my head. I am going to cut the sides so that way it kind of fits a little better. What I will say, y'all, I got a big head, and unfortunately this wig didn't fit me all the way. So if y'all clock a little T near my ear, don't think you clocking something I didn't clock. Girl, I just got a big head, so I had to make it work. But yeah, other than that, I love the wig. I will say, y'all know I'm honest. And I hope the company don't hate me. This wig did shed a lot, but it is 613, which 613 blonde hair just always sheds because it's, processed. And then it's a full lace, and your lace always sheds too. And I've never had a 613 full lace, so that could be the T. But other than that, anywho, so, yeah, cause on both by my ear tabs, once I was done installing, the lace didn't cover all the way to my ear on both sides. That's how I know it didn't fit versus me not placing it right. Because if I didn't place it right, it wouldn't have fit on one side, but it would have fit on the other. But girl, I had half an inch to an inch wiggle room on both. Anyways, I'm going in with a lip liner to kind of mark where okay, so I'm basically envisioning where I want my lace to be, and I had put the little marks in front of that so I can know where that glue needs to stop. If you get to this dot, girl, you went way too far. See, look, this is that trick I was telling y'all about. So you see how the little parts of that cap is still up? When you take the glue, you go in with some dots. I'm using their glue, but this is the same for any glue, really. With the tip of the comb, I'm pressing that down because not only, it got to be as good, but it's obviously not as strong as lace glue. So though the got to be helped us tack our wig cap down, the lace glue is going to really help seal those edges down. However, don't put the edges down if you're not ready to put your wig on, because you don't want to just be piling a big bunch of glue on your head when you're not ready to throw your wig on. So that's why I kind of, waited to make the ends of my wig cap melt when I was ready to put it on. You get what I'm saying? I hope I'm not confusing y'all by talking too much. I don't know. At this point, I'm going to just let y'all watch. And I don't know if y'all know this, but I brought the glue further down this time. So, yeah. Just pay close attention, y'all, because I don't know. I feel like I can show y'all better than I can tell y'all, but then I don't want to not tell y'all nothing. You know what I'm saying? Look, okay, so as I'm air drying it, blow drying it, I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm sorry confusing. I'm just trying to break this down to the best of my abilities. Okay, so now I'm blow drying it, and you gotta make sure it's clear, especially with some blonde hair. You wanna make sure this lace glue is not peeking through. So, yeah, and now when you pull it forward, you want to set your hairline right in front of the glue. If it's in front of the glue, it's easier to put a little glue up under. Now, girl, if you mess around and you set your lace down and it's glue in front of it, you're going to have to go in with the alcohol, and you're going to have to really go in and work. But at this point, it's pretty much, I pretty much killed it. I can already tell. I don't know if y'all can tell at the bottom. I did experience complications at the bottom with my ear, but I already told y'all about that. I still finessed it, though. Other than that, yeah, start cutting the lace. I focus on cutting section by section. Do not cut in no straight line, because that gives every bit of this is what lace, that one right there. No. Cut real zigzag motion. I don't know if y'all can see. Pow. Just real irregular tees. You just really want to, the goal is to distract it, boo. See, I ain't even going in with no more foundation yet. And I don't like over baby hairing. I'm sorry. I just feel like when you do too many baby hairs, it gives like that lace. This is a lace front, and I'm trying to hide it. I don't. So I only did one little swoop, one little, you know what I mean? Nothing major, just a little cute little swoop. But I don't know. Call me lazy if you want, but I was rushing to an event, and the left side, I said F you, but it's okay though because it was still late one, and I just know I did a deep side part. You wasn't gonna see this. Like anybody looking at this part, you too close. And ain't nobody gonna get that close. It's still melted though. But the same rules apply. Like for what I did on the other side. If you wanted some swoops over there, girl, just pull her out. I don't know if y'all can see. This is when I realized, like, okay, maybe I'm not tripping. I was trying to just swoop it to the back, but girl, I got a big head, so only so much swooping you can do. Alrighty, so go in and just cut real close to the hairline. Zigzags, do not zigzags, just irregular. Just do not go in a straight. This is not. You know what I mean? This is not arts and crafts when you had to like cut out all hard, cut out certain things perfect. No, girl. This is real. You gotta cut in like a camouflage motion. You gotta bob and weave, like you on a football field when you cutting this lace, girl. Do not run in a straight line. They're gonna tackle you. They're gonna tackle your lace. We do not want our lace tackled. Yeah, once you gotta cut, go in with a little bit. Truth be told, TBH, to be honest, I should have went in with a little smaller brush, a little detail brush with that same foundation. I could have really went in and camouflaged some parts, but I felt like I already killed the hose with my lace so far. Oh wait, that's what I'm talking about. Right there, just going with a little, you see what I'm giving. You see what I'm giving. You see what's being given. You know the vibes. Yeah. And this is when I realized, okay, both sides is giving that same tea. But, yeah. So, as we can see, I got a little spot right there. But like I told y'all, alcohol is going to be your best friend for when you have a little messy mess. Clean up on aisle 3. Yes, and grab the alcohol. Get into that part, though. I didn't even have to put no foundation on the top or nothing because this is blonde hair. Like, look how clean my part looks. It don't give. I just love it. I don't know. I could be just gassing me too much. But I was trying to make it fit as best as it could. But, girl. I end up going back in with a little bit more glue. When I realized that lace wasn't coming all the way down, I had to clean up some of the glue that I had put there that I thought the lace was going to be able to cover, but it didn't. So, alcohol, like I told you, is your best friend. Oh yeah, we in the game. So this is where I'm going to go in for with a little bit of the glue. Because y'all see that one little part that's kind of sticking up a little bit? Yeah. And just get all them little flyaway hairs out the way. All them little, make sure you work very neat. Because it helps the polishness at the end. It helps with a clean install. When you just make sure everything is organized. You see I got my clamps out the way. Keep your hair out your face. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going in with a little wax for my swoops. Honestly, I've been experimenting with what I like to swoop my baby hairs on my frontal with. I'm not even gonna lie. This really came out good for me. I've been using this a lot lately. I've been playing with the Got To Be gel, which is pretty good. And I see a lot of people use the mousse. I don't know, the mousse scares me because I just feel like it's gonna wet my lace. But with my baby hairs on my frontals, I am experimenting, trying to get better with them, y'all. So if y'all got anything y'all be using or anything y'all know, let me know because I am not opposed to taking any tips or anything y'all may have for me. We're gonna cut that a little bit and then we just gonna bump it. I end up plugging up my curler. So now we're going in with that the little pieces of glue. So I always, when I gotta go in, after my lace is on and I gotta put little pieces of glue, I usually put glue on the back of my hand. And then I go in with the comb, the rat tail comb. Y'all saw what I gave. Stop playing. So now it's going in with the Got To Be spray. We're gonna spray it before we tie it, all over the perimeter of the lace, and then we're gonna press that lace edge down even more. We're really focusing on the edge of that lace where it would lift. No, girl, you're not going nowhere. Press her down and blow dry her. She's not going nowhere. That's the kind of mindset you gotta have when you're pressing her, And then booyah, bow, ta-da, watch out now. It's the laid lace. And I'm not talking, what? It's the big, like, I don't know, I gotta reword that. Okay, so, yeah, as you can see, I'm just trying to perfect it. I was trying to camouflage that little ear tea as best as I could, but the more I played with it, it started lifting, so I was just like, that's life, I guess. But I still look slaying. Still look slaying. Get into it. And then honestly, I'm just really noticing now for that part of my little baby hair that is a little brownish. Like, girl, I could easily went in with a little bit of alcohol on that alcohol on like that Q-tip. Clean it right off, because alcohol do remove foundation from hair. So keep that in mind, ladies. This is me getting up, grabbing my I'm feeling it at this point, you could tell. But as y'all can see, I'm going in. This is another thing that kind of helps camouflage lace too, is when you go in and you cut any excess parts. So I had to cut a little part off by that part. Cut a little section off that was by the part. Now I'm going to bump that little sideburn. I was trying not to burn myself, but yeah. So it's time to tie it. And then after you tie it, the longer you tie it, the more melt it's going to be. So I tied mine for 15 minutes. And, yeah. That was pretty much it. Yeah, pretty much it for this tutorial. Comment below if y'all liked it. I know y'all been saying y'all wanted me to do like an install video for a minute, but I finally did it. I would like to do more of these because, you know, one a different wig, one a different color, just different illusions. And I want to show y'all different stuff. So comment below, let me know if y'all liked the video, if y'all learned anything, and what y'all want to see. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and all that.